Alright, so this center building here is the building where Darkhan is. So I guess we need to check the big building in the back here. I think I think we've been in there, but we're gonna double check. After looking around, I really can't figure out where else these guys would be. They're not in the main building here where Darkhan is at. I'm like 90% sure of that after being back in there and having a look around. Can we even get out of this crater? That's the other question. Not from over here we can't. Let's go the long way and maybe we'll have to fight this thing. I really feel like we already checked everything that there is to check. But I am gonna head back into here one more time. One of them we went into and it was empty. There were some random NPCs, some necromancers, but there weren't any of the quest objective guys. And I'm thinking if maybe it was a matter of them having to respawn inside of here. I'd love to pull her... Oh, there we go. I would have loved to pull her a couple seconds later, but pulling her without the Wraith is really what I wanted. Here, let's just fight all of these guys. We'll make that easy on ourselves and just decide that we're gonna fight every single one of them. Yeah, I have to tell you guys, definitely have all these quests when you go in here to kill Darkhan. Like, get a group together and make sure the group is on board to do all of these quests at one time. Otherwise, you just waste so much of your time exploring here and killing the same enemies here. Unless you really want the kill experience. And you guys probably already have heard about this, but we finally got a date for the Chains of Domination content update. So the patch is going to go live on June 29th, which is about a week and a half from when I'm recording this. And yeah, that's actually really exciting to me. It would be great if retail World of Warcraft had some new single-player content that folks could really sink their teeth into. And I've been trying to keep my ears open about Korthia without learning too many of the plot spoilers and story spoilers. And from what I could tell, like, originally it wasn't... people didn't think it was gonna be something they enjoyed, but I think it's been shaping up pretty well. Alright, no, this is the building with this guy. We've rescued him. We need Varnus. Where is Varnus? Where was the building that was empty? I thought it was this one in the middle. Maybe it was over here? One of these we poked our head inside and there weren't any objectives. Just necromancers. Yeah, same thing here. This was the one. I'm pretty sure this was the one. And yeah, I'm not seeing any bodies. I'm not seeing Borgoth the Bloodletter. And we can't target him from here. Yep, I'm gonna do something that I really dislike doing, and I'm gonna look up the location of these two guys. As much as I don't care to do that, I've thoroughly explored the area. I feel like we've been in every single one of these buildings. And so maybe there's somewhere off the beaten path that I'm never gonna explore. Let's find out. Alright, so research wasn't incredibly helpful. I mean, some of the spots where the guy can spawn seem to be in areas we've already searched. And places we've already been, so yeah. And that's Wowhead, so yeah, not really useful. It marked like 4 different areas for Borgoth the Bloodletter. And one of them was down here, which seemed to be in the building we just looked in. And then another marker was somewhere over here. Oh, actually, it was over here, more towards the mountains. And yeah, we're gonna go into the back here and just kind of... oh, look at that. Okay, well, look up there. Is it something like that? Let's head up here, because yeah, I did not even see this structure way up here, and no doubt there's somebody up here. So maybe that explains it. I'm just not looking vertically. Alright, there he is, and there's the apprentice. And so they were both in the same place. I'm not sure why there were markers on Wowhead for down here. Maybe they can spawn here? I'm not sure. But here we are, in the vertical place up on the hill that I probably never would have found had I not really been looking for something. I obviously didn't see it my first couple times through the area. And so yeah, here we are. There's Borgoth taken care of, and the restorative drought administered to Varnus were also being attacked by the Eye of Darkhan. You'd think all these Eyes of Darkhan would disappear after Darkhan had had his head chopped off. I mean, that's what I would think. I guess not. Whoops, that's not the way out. Alright, let's get out of here. This place is foggy and oppressive, and I'm ready to leave. And of course we aggroed something, why wouldn't we? We'll get a little health and mana back, assuming that we're gonna have to fight our way out. I don't really want to have to run from everything. A Blood Elf Warlock seems really tempting for, like, just getting that DPS experience. Somebody's fighting Luzron. Looks like they can handle it. I don't want to seem like the kind of person who isn't out to help his fellow players, so I will lend a little hand here. We don't even need to be in the group. I don't even need kill credit, I don't need experience, I don't need loot, we're just here to help. And so I'm thinking that these are going to be the last two quests that we have here. I don't think that either of these is going to chain into anything. At least I kind of hope that they don't. I'm kind of ready to be done with the Ghostlands. It's been a good time. I feel like I've seen some quests here that I had never seen before, and that was fun. But overall, I think that if I'm going to keep playing the character, I am ready for a little bit of a change of scenery. And yeah, so far I think I am going to continue with this character. I think I'm going to keep the playthrough going. For as long as people are interested in it, I will probably keep it going. I'm interested in it. I'm enjoying the class a lot. I would really like to get to a point where we can tank some dungeons, but again, I don't know if that's gonna happen pre-level 60. And let's face it, by the time we get this character to 60, are people gonna be appropriately running dungeons in TBC, or will we have some other weird economy spring up over boosting lower level players through groups? Who knows? Other plans, I'm obviously going into Korthia on June 29th. That's gonna be a playthrough. We're gonna take our retail Paladin into Korthia and check out the single player content there. I'm also really interested in checking out the mega dungeon. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can do that. But definitely taking a look at the single player content, the daily content, the story stuff. Any secrets we can find in the City of Secrets would be very interesting to me. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see something new, like actually new in WoW. Not old new, but actually new.
Choose wisely.
Both of these must turn into the Sanctum of the Sun. Let's check our bags while we're here. While we're here where we don't need to be, and this is like one of the few times we've had basically empty bags.
Hold your head up.
Alright, let's take a look at these quests. Sanctum of the Sun. Sanctum of the Sun. Okay, just a short little jaunt over to the Sanctum of the Sun to get these turned in. Our journey to the Undercity has turned green. Envoy to the Horde, which is going to take us from Undercity over to Orgrimmar, I think.
Baladash Malanore.
Excellent job. Without your help, those prisoners would have lost their minds and souls to the Scourge.
Stay the course.
Our enemies will fall.
Darkhan's armies will soon fall. The Scourge shall not stand a chance against the combined might of the Sindori and the Forsaken. Let's grab the shield.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, yeah, guys, that's it. Level 21. Not as high of a level as I would have liked. But that's what happens when you're not OCD about getting rest experience when you log out, which I have been particularly bad with in this playthrough. I think we're going to grab Improved Judgment. Improved Seal of Crusader. In addition to the normal effect, your Judgment of the Crusader spell will also increase the critical strike chance of all attacks made against the target by up to 3%. Or deflection. Let's go into Improved Judgment for now, and I'll have to take a look at what the preferred build is for Ret. I don't think we're going to respec Protection, even if we tank some low-level dungeons. I don't think we're doing that. I think that we'll equip a shield, and we will throw on Righteous Fury, and we will make the best of it. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'll teleport us over to the Undercity. There should be a transponder crystal somewhere in Silvermoon. I think I remember where it's at. I think it's all the way in the back of the city. And that'll take us out into the courtyard of Lordaeron. So yeah, I will cut out here, guys, and I will see you when we get there, and we'll at least turn in a couple of these breadcrumb quests that are taking us over to Undercity. So I'll see you there. Alright, you have the teleportation crystals all the way in the back of Sunfury Spire, all the way up top here, and this should teleport us right outside the Undercity. Just like that. And I think both of these are going to Sylvanas. One is our emissary quest, one is the locket that we found of hers. And the question is, do I know where Sylvanas is at? Well... Is she not in the Apothecarium Quarter? The Royal Quarter. War, magic, rogues, Apothecarium? Am I missing something about that? Is the Royal Quarter just all the way back here through the Apothecarium? Is that what the Royal Quarter is? I feel like every time I have to go find Sylvanas, I have this issue. Like, I'm not exactly sure where she's at. I know where she's not. So I guess this is going to be a good place to check. Yep, here are the Royal Guards, so this has to be it.
I am forsaken.
We are the Forsaken.
Here she is, original Sylvanas.
Who stands in our way.
And you are? What's that you have there? That necklace looks somehow familiar. Give it here. Sylvanas takes the necklace from your grasp. It can't be. After all this time, I thought it was lost forever. After a lingering moment, the lady seems to become aware once again of her surroundings, composing herself. You thought this would amuse me? Do you think I longed for a time before I was the queen of the Forsaken? Like you, it means nothing to me, and Ilaria Windrunner is a long-dead memory. She drops the amulet to the ground. You may now remove yourself from my presence, Paladin. It's cold as ice, man. It makes you wonder if, in fact, she even had her soul at this point, or had part of her soul been sucked into the maw already, and the Sylvanas that we have known has never been actual Sylvanas. Ooh, what do we got going on here? I don't know what's going on here. She's channeling something, and some highborn lamenters are they singing? Are they supposed to be the ones who are singing, or did this just coincidentally start? And actual lyrics. Definitely heard the word Sindori. Yeah, sorry, I got really sucked into that. I just am really interested in what's happening here. I have no idea. Envoy to the Horde. It is done then. The foul traitor got what he deserved. You did this yourself? An impressive feat that proves that your race remains worthy. I see that Lord Thermar has additional news that will greatly improve his relations with Thrall. I haven't lost any love for my homeland or its people, as you know. I fought tooth and nail for Silvermoon to be allowed a place beside Undercity and Orgrimmar at the negotiating table. This should silence any opposition. Take this letter to Thrall in Orgrimmar. As leader of the Horde, he will have the final say on accepting your race's pledge. I've added my own seal to the letter as a personal endorsement. Go northwest of the city and board the Zeppelin. And she's gonna sit here and channel stuff and be serenaded, I guess.
State your business.
Delivery to the Sepulchre or report Terran Mill. Let's take both.
Remember the sun.
But I think one of them is going to be lower level. Good to see you, Paladin. I have a task that you are perfectly suited to. As new members of the Horde, we need to make sure that we support their efforts and help them with their problems. That way, they'll be more receptive to helping us with ours. Travel to the forsaken town, Terran Mill, in the Hillsbred foothills to the southeast.
Shorel-Aran.
I mean, delivery to the Sepulchre is still green. I mean, we could do this and see what quests there are to pick up there. I wouldn't be totally opposed to that. And then, very Mathras, does he have a Shadowfang Keep quest?
You think you can match the might of a Dreadlord?
Many denizens of the Legion bestow gifts on their followers, as you may well know. Some of these gifts the Dark Lady feels would be better off in her hands than in the hands of those with lesser vision. A sect of the Shadow Council hidden in the caverns below Orgrimmar, known as the Searing Blade, are a prime example. The lady tells me that members of the Searing Blade have come into the possession of 2 powerful spellbooks. She would like to borrow these books from them. So that's Ragefire, which I think we're pretty out level for. It's a green quest. Yep, things to consider, things to think about. I think this is where we're going to leave it for today, guys. We'll accumulate some of that sweet, sweet rested experience. And I'm going to try to look for a group for SFK for next time. Don't know if that'll be possible, so I'll also be taking us out to the Sepulchre to see what the questing looks like there. If everything is gray or there really just isn't enough to do, then we will head into Hillsbrad, but I don't really like the idea of heading into Hillsbrad at level 21. I would rather be at least level 23, so we'll see if we can make that happen. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have shown the series. It does mean the world to me, so take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we will see you back in the Undercity sometime soon. Bye now.